Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Virgos for January 1st through the 7th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for supporting me constantly. You mean a lot to me, okay? We're going to go ahead and get straight into your messages. Please keep in mind this is going to be a general forecast. So if you do want something that is going to be tailored to you specifically, I definitely do recommend getting a personal session with me. Super informative, super transformational. I will have my information right here. Also linked below if you do want to check out my website, okay? Also, if you are someone who does want to join our members only lives where I answer your questions right then and there on the spot while we are live, okay? You can ask about career, love, yes or no questions, things of that sort. It's only $5.99 or $4.99 to join us over on our membership side. So if you want to join, that information will also be linked below for you. Make sure you check out the description box. If you don't see that join button next to the subscribe button, that is where you can also join us, okay? So let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. When I shuffled for my Virgos, okay, for one, let me say Happy New Year. I hope you guys are having an interesting shift in energy moving into the new year. But back to what I was saying. When I was shuffling for you, I felt this energy of you guys really just wanting more for yourself. This is like realizing that you guys really want more beyond the certain circumstances you may be up under at this present moment. For a lot of you, I'm getting a sense that you may have had an interesting year in 2019, and moving into 2020 is all about you guys taking control of your life and assuming responsibilities for things that you really want to shift, okay? Now, the first card we're going to talk about is the Synchronicities card. And if anybody wants to know what deck I'm using, this is the Free Thinkers Oracle deck that I created. It will be available for you guys to purchase again very soon, okay? But yes, the Synchronicities card. So this is all about you guys paying attention to the signs. The theme of this week is really you guys paying attention to the signs that the universe is putting in front of you. This is signs that it's time for you to evolve. Again, I just keep getting this energy of evolution and taking things to the next level, okay? And understanding that if you guys want to see some sort of change on the outward world, that there's some changes that need to take place within you. Now, this could be a synchronicity in an event that may take place. This could be like a situation that takes place this week that could be triggering like, okay, yeah, it's time for me to step up and do something outside of this. This could be in a living situation. This could be just you, like, again, reflecting and seeing things for what it is. All right. For others of you, this is going to be a synchronicity that it's time to possibly go out there and start dating again, especially if you have been single for some time and, you may be meeting somebody just out of the blue and you may be having a chance to see where things could go as far as a connection is concerned with that person. Another thing the synchronicity could be, this could be repeating numbers, because you guys know the universe does like to speak in numbers, okay? So with these numbers, you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities in, checking the time, or buildings while you're out, excuse me. You could be seeing repeating numbers, and this could be also a sign that maybe whatever you're contemplating about, it may be time for you to act on. Now, moving beyond that, I do have the Balance card. So this is all about you guys getting that inward balance. This is like understanding that there's a need for positive and negatives in this matrix, okay? We have to have the negative to embrace the positive, and we have to have the positive to understand the negative, right? Or to understand the negative. We'll go with that. But with the Balance card, this is all about you guys also having a balanced approach to the way that you handle things. This is making sure that, okay, you're looking at things from the positive and negative standpoint and not just from a one-sided view, okay? Now, another thing I do have as well, this is also about you guys getting some inward balance about your eating habits. So if you are somebody who has been wanting to shift your eating habits into something that's more plant-based or vegan, it definitely does look like something that is going to be beneficial for you, okay? Now, the next card we have is the Earth card. And I love this card because this is like all about handling your responsibilities in the physical realm, okay? This Earth card is also about really having so much opportunity to grow and flourish as well financially and in opportunities. So for a lot of you, the theme of this week is also looking at what opportunities may be just coming out of the blue, because I'm tying it in with the synchronicities card, and seeing how you can use them to your advantage to create inner balance or outer balance in your situation. Okay, whether that's a new job that you've been applying, and then finally somebody calls you, now it's time for you to get on top of that, you know. Others of you, like I said, this is understanding that you're in a position to create your own opportunities. You just need to start planting your seeds. All right. Now, we're going to finish this reading off. I want to get more in depth with what you guys are going to be experiencing for this week. So we're going to go over there to the table. I got the cards already laid out, and we're going to go ahead and see what exactly is going on more in depth. All right, let's go over there.
Alrighty. So now that we're able to look at the cards, Virgos, now we can get more in depth with what you guys are going to be experiencing for January 1st through the 7th. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the energy you guys just came from. This is going to be last week's energy, and we do have the Angel of Strength, and we also have the High Priestess showing up, okay? So with both of these cards showing up, I'm getting a sense that last week you guys may have been in this energy of really trying to remain strong when it came to certain things that were going on around you that for some of you was out of your control. This could have been family situations. This could have been living situations or living conditions where you had to figure that out. This could have been business wise. There could have been a lot of work on your plate, or you were just tired of your job, or you feel still kind of tired of your job for some of you. But with the Angel of Strength, this is really trying to stay determined as well through any sort of hardships or moments where you feel like your faith is being tested, okay? Also with the High Priestess, this is again using your intuition when it comes to certain situations around you. In a love sense, for some of you, you could have been trying to reserve your energy and not really trying to invest energy into a certain connection with someone due to the fact that intuitively you may have felt like this person may have been keeping something from you, or this person may have been acting reserved in their energy. You may have been like, well, what the hell is going on? For a lot of you, like I said, this is just you using your intuition with somebody who you've had some really rough times with in the past, or just trying to figure things out in regards to that. Now, looking at the energy moving into this week, we do have the Man holding the heart, and we also have the Strength card clarifying it, but it's in reverse. Okay, so we have the Angel of Strength here, and then we have the Strength card in reverse. So this week, for some of you, after really trying to keep it together for some time, you could be feeling as if you can't keep it together, or you can't keep pulling through in a relationship or an emotional connection here. For some of you, it doesn't have to be a romantic thing. This could be you just losing that determination in regards to something that you may love to do. This could be a creative endeavor where you're like losing that drive. For others of you, this could even be, let me clarify. There could possibly be a Leo or a Pisces in your life that you also could be having some issues with. That's for some of you. Yeah, I have the Five of Swords. So this could be just you guys mentally being in your own head. For some of you, if this is like, again, talking about business endeavors or creative endeavors, this is you being in your head. If this is a relationship, this could be some verbal disputes that are taking place between you and another person. Or for some of you, you could even be feeling as if somebody's playing mind games. You could be losing strength to keep investing yourself in this, especially with the Four of Pentacles. This is again kind of the same energy as the Strength card, because it's reserved energy and trying to hold back but still holding on to a situation. So for a lot of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Capricorn who's like this, or just somebody who you have a toxic connection with. Doesn't have to be a Capricorn or earth sign. Could even be a water sign, like I said. Now, moving beyond this, what possible obstacles may come up this week? I do have the indecision card clarified by the Two of Pentacles, which is like literally mirroring itself. Okay. So with this, it's basically about you guys deciding which way are you guys going to go? Which way are you going to look? For some of you, you could have a situation where if you go one direction with a situation, it's going to turn things into a totally different situation. So, how do I put this into words? If you go down one path, it's going to shift so many circumstances for you versus you going down another path. So you have two ways to go, and each path is going to lead you in two different directions, two totally different directions. And for a lot of you, you're having to decide what that is. So an example, this could be deciding to go back to school to, be a real estate agent or something of that nature, or going into being self-employed. It could be like that that extreme of a decision to make. For others of you, this could be deciding where you're going to live. Am I going to move to Georgia, or am I going to live in Florida? Am I going to quit this job and pursue self-employment, or am I going to quit this job and just get another job? Like it's questions of that nature for a lot of you. Others of you, if we're talking about love, this is you guys trying to decide which way you're going to move with a relationship. Are you going to completely cut somebody out of your life, or are you going to give them a second chance and see where things could go? If you're single, are you going to just focus on your finances, or are you going to invest yourself into love? And for a lot of you, you've been going back and forth with it, with the Two of Pentacles, being unable to really decide what you want to do, especially in a love sense. If you were dealing with somebody who was like juggling you, you could be like, oh, I don't know. Also, for some of you, you could even have somebody who you're interested in who could be doing this to you. So take this reading how it applies. Or there's just unstable energy in your love life to where you can't decide on what you want to do. For some of you, you may even have two options, and you may have to decide like, okay, am I still going to work on my marriage, or am I going to just get a divorce? Things of that nature, okay? But you guys do need to make a decision. Now, when it comes to the advice I can give you, we do have the Sun card clarified by the Queen of Cups. And the advice I can give you is to do what is important for you, okay? This is understanding what your emotional needs are, what your emotional wants are with the Queen of Cups. This is also taking in consideration of your emotions. If you feel a certain way, if certain things don't sit right with you emotionally, there's a reason why. So for a lot of you, there is a need for you to make sure that, okay, if you're feeling funny about certain things, don't brush it off. Make sure that you address whatever is going on in a love relationship, that you're feeling like your needs are not being met. Others of you, like I said, if you're not getting your needs met and you've been exhausting all of your options, the best thing for you to do moving forward is to go towards somebody who is going to be more willing to give you exactly what you're looking for. Because in life, you can't force somebody to get with the program. And the best thing for you to do is just not waste your own time. Okay. Now with the Sun card, again, this is about your own sense of happiness. This is about you being in a place of contentment within yourself emotionally, because this woman's by herself in this cup. There's not another person in this cup on the Sun card. So understanding this is like self fulfillment. This is like being able to be happy within yourself emotionally, that you have enough love to pour out and give. You can't give love to somebody else from an empty cup. So this is, again, you really taking time for your emotional well-being, and also making sure that you get right with yourself as far as self-love is concerned, and definitely making sure that you have your eyes on people who are going to make you feel as if you're a priority, and that you're not a side thing, or that you're not, important. And for a lot of you, the most important thing for you to do as well is to consider, like, okay, what is it that I'm looking for? Like, am I looking for a long-term relationship? Am I looking for something that's more casual? You really got to get clear on that stuff. Now, moving beyond this, because I could ramble on about that forever. The outcome, I do have the strategy card clarified by the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this makes me happy to see the Seven of Wands. Well, let's talk about it. We'll see what messages I'm getting about this. I'm still kind of feeling weird about that Seven of Wands. But with the strategy card, this is all about you guys coming up with some sort of plan or blueprint. This is going to be definitely beneficial for you if you have some goals that you want to accomplish in 2020. This week, for a lot of you, you're really going to have to sit down with yourself and be like, okay, what is doable this year? What is some things that I can do to advance myself? Whether that's in personal growth, mental health, financially, your living situation, whatever it may be. Okay. This is also with the Seven of Wands reversed, not giving up on yourself. For some of you, you could be in this energy of just feeling super overwhelmed. Others of you, you could be coming out of a space of having difficulties or obstacles that you feel like you're getting blockages in after you come up with some sort of plan or strategy. So if you come up with a plan or strategy for yourself, a lot of you could come out of this like feeling like, you know, there's a blockage and that you have to really fight to move forward. Others of you, like I said, please make sure you don't go into this like I'm defeated type of energy, because the universe wants you to structure out your next move so that things could be clear to you. Okay. So I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Virgos, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you felt about this reading. Drop some butterflies in the comments to let me know that you made it to this point of the video. And also, again, if you do want a personal session, that information will be listed below for you as well as in the comment section. And definitely join our members only section. That's also an awesome place to go if you want to see some extended messages for our exclusive readings. Okay. Definitely join us. It's only $4.99. The link will be below if you don't see the join button next to the subscribe button. And I will see all of you in the next one. Bye.